Now, Storm Watch 12 weather on News Watch 12.
Well, here are the high temperatures for today in Southern Oregon and Northern California. We had 50s, 60s, and 70s. It was 59 degrees in Brookings, also in Grants Pass. It was 64 in Medford, also 64 in Klamath Falls, and 70s out towards Christmas Valley. 75 was your actual temperature. 68 was what the high temperature was in Chemult. We've cooled off throughout the region into the 50s, though, along the Oregon coast. The bottom side is 60 degrees here in Medford, but it's a chilly 47 degrees right now in Mount Shasta City, also up in Chemult, but 50s for the rest of the area, 45 in Lakeview. Now, we've had that steady southwesterly flow today, which gave us the clouds throughout the eclipse, and then we had some sunshine, and then now we have more clouds. And we did a lot of this is not really having a hard time reaching the ground, but some areas are actually getting just a little bit of some light rain. Now, this is a 24-hour loop, and you can see this system was, way out there in the Pacific, but it just streamlined its clouds right into the region. So we were hoping that obviously we could have had high pressure and some nice weather, but we were kind of stuck with what we had. But in the meantime, what we're going to be looking at for tomorrow, is clouds in the morning, then we'll see clearing throughout the afternoon, but then the clouds will continue to increase from the west, and after about, say, midnight, we'll start seeing that chance of rain develop along the Oregon coast by the time we get to about, say, 5 in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning, so right in time for when a lot of people are maybe heading to work or the kids heading to school on Monday morning. Plan on the rain being in the region. Eventually that rain will turn over to showers east of the Cascades, and you'll see showers east of the Cascades. However, there won't be a whole lot of them, and there won't be much in terms of rainfall at all. In fact, the amounts that we're kind of looking at, even 700s over in Klamath Falls might be a little too much. Might not even get a couple hundredths at all, but up and down I-5, roughly around 1/10 of an inch. It's a better chance of getting 1/4 of an inch over towards Grants Pass, and for sure along the Oregon coast. However, this model is actually doing just a little bit over in terms of what we're thinking. It's probably going to be closer to about 1/2 inch. So we're going to have that pretty strong system on Monday. What that's going to do is blow through. It's going to have a lot of moisture with it, but it's a quick mover, so that's why we're not going to be looking at like a real significant rain amount. But 1/2 inch is still good along the Oregon coast, and then by the time Tuesday, Wednesday roll along, high pressure dominates the west coast, and we're going to be looking very, very nice temperatures, getting above average. And then that falls apart and shifts off towards the east just in time for next weekend. Our next system will arrive on Saturday, and then we'll have to keep an eye on what's going to be happening early next week. There's some models indicating that we could have a significant system sometime between Monday and Wednesday of 7 to 10 days out, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But precipitation forecast for the next 5 days, a lot of green, which is good because that indicates some pretty decent rain. Rain will be pretty prevalent on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Not much going on. Now, if you're heading out the door right now, it's 59 degrees in Medford, dew point about 52, so it's a little bit on the muggy side, but not too bad at this particular time. We're looking at 49 is forecast though for tonight in Medford, 54 for Brookings. For tomorrow, we'll be looking at temperatures into the 70s. We should get up to about 78 degrees here in Medford, 57 in Crater Lake, and 71 degrees in Mount Shasta. So your 70 forecast on the Oregon coast, 60s through Tuesday, and then 70s show up beginning on Wednesday and Thursday. For Northern California, we'll be in the upper 70s for tomorrow, cooler on Monday and windy, but temperatures will warm up to the 80s beginning on Wednesday. And for the Klamath Basin, the early on chance of rain is going to be on Monday. We have a pretty good dry streak through the rest of the week. Could see some showers though from our next system approaching next weekend. And for the Cascades, rain likely on Monday, but a pretty nice day for tomorrow. And then Tuesday, temperatures start to warm up and we get into the 70s beginning on Wednesday. Here in the Rogue Valley, really close to 80 degrees. If we get enough sun, we might get there, but looking at 78, mid 60s on Monday with some rain and then dry for the rest of the week until probably Saturday of next weekend.